Hello, hello, my beloved Wiccan gods and goddesses. Welcome to Love, Truth, and Beauty. Do it yourself, spiritual awakening for divine in the flesh. Now the replay is on IGTV at dakini.kiss. Maria West here, and I am your hostess of the highest. Welcome to episode 216, our 27th installment of our Love, Truth, and Beauty Quickie Kiss. Keep it simple, sexy, mwah, rant. Now, in today's video, we get intimate with the specifics around reality creation and the trouble we can get our butts into around consciously or unconsciously assigning uber importance, yes, upon a want, need, intention, creation, event, circumstance, and its inevitable consequences of summoning those pesky excess potential energies and balancing forces that wreck your stuff like your life. Okay? Now, what does it mean to assign uber importance upon your wants, needs, intentions, events, circumstances, creations, etc.? Okay, listen up. First and foremost, know this. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. And this includes you. It includes me. It includes our thoughts, our feelings, our wants and needs. Now, when we create reality from our awakened state, we wield creative energy consciously to move formless into form within the true quantum field creation field universe, which exists, my loves, only outside of the matrix. Now, when we are creating from our awakened state outside of the matrix, we own the audacity that because we compose a reality, it is given. And we allow the universe to handle the details and those so-called chains of events, which are none of our effing business, by the way, okay? Allow the universe to handle the chain of events that propel us onto those higher lifelines that I've been talking about, where our intentions, our creations are realized, where that sector of our respective universe is actualized and we are propelled to meet it. Now, from an awakened state, my loves, which only happens when we are sound asleep within the matrix, thinking we're woke, when we apply uber importance regarding a want, need, intention, event, circumstance, regardless of whether we want something to happen or absolutely do not want something to happen, applying uber importance, either wanting desperately something to happen or terrified of something specific happening. These create excess potential energies around you, which activates the balancing forces that, when applied, give you the complete opposite of your intention. Okay, so if you want something very badly, that uber importance of your want, that is your attachment to it turning out a specific way, turns into excess potential energies and activates balancing forces. Now, similarly, if you are terrified something is going to happen that you don't want, and you desperately do not want that something to happen, your fear activates excess potential energies, that emotional energy, that fear, and brings on balancing forces, which unfortunately brings on the thing you fear the most, okay? For example of this, an example of this would be a woman who desperately wants a love relationship, life partner, but deep down, she fears that she will attract yet another lying cheater as usual. Okay, now there are several uber importance factors in this example which are active, okay, and active in her desire to attract a love relationship, life partner. Okay, so number one, her desperation to have one points to herself not being okay with her own company. Okay? Her underlying fear that she'll attract yet another liar and cheater is another factor. And her in the matrix victimization relationship story, okay? It's a mindset, it's a trauma, okay? Activates excess potential energies. Now, all of these factors, my love, summon balancing forces to bring her the same old story of either attracting the same old shit, the same liars and cheaters, just different faces, different people, or the continuation of being alone with no partner at all. Okay, now for myself, I can offer some of my personal follies to help clarify. Oh, yes. So, my own experience of my upbringing being that of violent child abuse fostered and inspired me to champion children on a personal and professional level. As a stepmother and creator of trauma deactivation energy healing modality, which deepened even more my feelings of wanting to, wait for it, save the world from pedos and Satanists, like it was my moral obligation to do so. Okay, now while all of this fueled me for nearly 3 decades to develop and grow my trauma deactivation work internationally through my practitioner trainings, healing sessions, through writing books, giving online workshops, teleseminars, participating in telesummits regarding trauma, making videos, podcasts, guesting, radio shows, etc. The excess potential energies I generated over 3 decades, over that time, eventually came and wrecked everything I worked for and created, leveling my life from the inside out and from the outside in, personally and professionally. I've had to re-examine my definitions of friendships, of business, and to learn to set boundaries and value myself. Learning self-love and self-care in your mid-50s, my friends, after losing everything. Yes, it is a very humbling experience, including being denied access to your stepchildren because they're now pursuing relationships with their original birth parents. Aside from losing everything financially that you've held dear. Okay, this has been a very humbling experience for me. Those excess potential energies and balancing forces took their sweet time to invoke their near extinction level Armageddon on my life, and my declaration of advantage has served me to now live my bestest life ever, unencumbered by mindset obligations and supporting multitudes of people financially who felt entitled. Okay, now I am just now establishing my stride and in my work and personal life, having had to reinvent myself on all fronts and aspects of my life. Finding my true love has been one of the most remarkable events of my life, which happened during a pandemic, during the beginnings of the COVID-19. Not to forget starting my new YouTube channel in 2020, fearing no repeated censorship shit shows, but beginning a new era of love, truth, and beauty. That is me giving up the fight, giving up battling for everything and everyone, and especially on everyone's behalf, learning to have fun, playing music every day. Now, what can you do? I want you to check yourselves before you wreck yourselves, okay? Stop complaining, stop your righteousness, be kind, especially starting with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Stop criticizing the world. Get clear on the qualities you'd like to have and live in your layer of the universe. Own the audacity to materialize it, okay? Remember, it is your divine birthright to create and live your bestest life on planet Earth. Remembering that the world is not the planet, okay? The world is the matrix. So get out of there, wake yourselves up. Appreciate your life, even the so-called fuckeries. Always seek the advantage and look for it. Find the benefits, okay? They're always there waiting for you to receive them. Ignore those matrix shit shows, my loves, that would have you hate or despise or criticize anyone or anything, especially yourself. Remember, balancing forces. You spot it, you got it. So be very, very conscious of what it is that you are doing and what it is that you are not doing. Now, when you catch yourself sleeping with uber importance, immediately wake yourself up, see yourself, see reality, exit the matrix, enter into your awakened attention center, and declare something like, this is no longer my concern. This is no longer important to me. This too shall pass. My universe takes care of me. Practice forgiveness, especially towards yourself. Practice the mindset of appreciation by starting an appreciation journal, okay? I highly recommend Neville Goddard's books. Check him out if you need guidance, if you need a kind of a step-by-step, do it. It's great. It's great. Neville Goddard is one of my favorites. I also like the Surrender Novena, which is a 9-day practice of surrendering to Jesus, and I'm not even Catholic. Okay, my honey buddies, that is my speech. We will continue to unpack and get intimate with our true divine creative natures as we master co-creating reality with the universe. So until next time, my dear hearts, my beautiful awakened gods and goddesses, here's to your love, truth, and beauty. Mwah!